It's a new 9 weeks, but yet we got to keep everything the same because we bowled well, even though we lost the the quarter by one game.
1 point.
But we got to keep it all the same. So
Not even a game.
Yeah, not even a game. It was a point. So we got that with the medium fry. So about to chow down. We got practice next, and then we're gonna bowl.
You might have to censor that out. My shirt come up a little too much.
Oh dang it! I'll do something to it.
It'll be all right, but it's gonna be a good day. We got joint practice between 2 high schools. Love them, and we got league tonight. I mean,
It's gonna be a good day.
it's gonna be a good day.
Let's get right into it, baby.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
For the league recap for the first quarter, we came in second by a total of 1 point. First place was 37-19, and we were 36-20. Third place was 31-25, so there was a gap. Pin total wise, scratch, we had the highest amount scratch by far. Wasn't even close. The second closest was almost 1,000 pins lower than us. I think, if not more than 1,000, rounding about 1,000 pins lower. And the team that won the first quarter has almost 10,000 less pins than us, roughly, give or take. I might put the actual number up on the screen, but it's somewhere around, Scratch, we're the best team out here. It's just what handicap's going to do. For the handicap side, we actually had more overall than the first place team. So we might have had the highest. Yeah. If I'm looking at this right, we had not only the highest scratch pinfall, but we had the highest handicap pinfall as well. So even with our 87 pin handicap, whatever it may be, we were the best team last quarter, and we just got screwed over the ruling. So it is what it is. We'll just go win this quarter and win the first half. Let's see. Anything else interesting to mention? Where is the team? I'm going into the second quarter with a 199 average. I've got 11 pins of handicap. I've got 4,796 pins. Does it have high on here or no? I don't think it does. No, it just has last week's scores. For the season on the team, we still have the high scratch game was 1,122. And scratch game, nope, I don't have that. Do I have high handicap? Nope. My name is not listed down here. But we a team player, and we care about that team scratch. That was the best set I've ever seen, in my opinion, in this building in a long time. So, on to tonight's matchup. So, deja vu from last week. We're bowling on the exact same set of lanes against the exact same team. We've got Brian subbing again for Cliff. He's got 33 pins. So, 33 plus 78 is 102, maybe? I'm going to double check my math on that. So, we've got like 102 or whatever it is, and they've got 237. I think that if we come out and just do our thing, we're going to go 7-0 again, start off the second quarter hot. Other than that, not really much to say because it's literally the exact same thing as last week. So let's go start it off with a bang. So I have failed to do a recap of my games and go over them piece by piece over the last couple weeks because things have gotten really hectic. There's some nights that I have to work at the center after league is over, so I'm not getting out of here until like 11 o'clock, midnight almost sometimes. So I've got to clean up. I got to do all that good stuff. So I've just kind of failed to record that. So my apologies. I'm going to try to fix that for the second quarter. But I'm going to go over just the overall recap of the first quarter and try to see what we could do better to try to up our scores and do all that good stuff. So, yeah, 24 games, average 199. My high game was a 259. I had a 248, a 241. My low game was a 136. That was pathetic. My average series score is a 599. My highest series is a 676. Second highest is a 649, and then a 620. And my lowest series was a 518. I've had 12 games over a 200 and a one game over a 250. Total, let's see, nope. That's strike percentage. 53% on strikes, 29% on all spares. On splits, I'm at a 12%. I open 19% of the time. My average first ball count is a 9. The things that I want to do better at is definitely get that strike percentage up to like 60, maybe even 70%. My consecutive strikes, at most, I had 7. I got to get that up. I want to get to 8, 9, 10. Like maybe run a perfect game out here, get all 12. But the consistency of throwing strikes in a row is definitely going to be the key thing to get my scores up. I'm not missing a whole lot of spares, but the problem is that I'm leaving so much that I got to pick it up. But if I miss something, my whole game's pretty much gone. For my single pin percentages, for single pins, my lowest rate is a 0% on an 8 pin. I missed it one time and I never left it again. Second lowest is a 4 pin. I left it 13 times. I picked it up 10. And then a 10 pin, I left it 29 times and I picked it up 23 times. I was perfect on 2s, 3s, 6, and 7s. And I never left a 5 and I never left a head pin. So those are good. Got to get the 4 pins more. And obviously, I'm going to get my 10 pins, but I'm also going to miss a few. That's just kind of how that goes.
Anyway, did you do good?
I mean, I did all right. We can't tell the people what I did yet because this is going to come in before the recap. So we can't tell the people yet. We're technically in the past, but in the future all at the same time.
Yeah, for real. It's YouTube, man. What is he doing?
He just moonwalked out the building.
But anyway, I look over here in one of these games. I see David over here running back and forth because the Yankees got a hit in.
No, we didn't just get a hit. We got a grand slam. You know what a grand slam is?
Yeah, that's where you wapow it.
You wapow it and you score all 4.
Yeah,
You got-
wapow.
You got them bases loaded and you, boom,
Loaded with what?
runners.
Yeah, but anyway, the reason I'm in here is for the DP bowling. If you don't know, you do now. This is DP, David.
I'm bowling.
Come down here and start bowling. Buy you a bowling ball.
We got plenty to choose from. And once you get the ball, what ball is he gonna pick? Oh, that I knew he was gonna pick that one off the wall. Show the people.
It's hot pink. It's my dream ball. I am a real man. Pink is for real.
So once you get the ball, you then can get some shoes. See what he picks for the shoes. I knew it.
Gotta get them pink shoes. And
Man,
once you get the shoes, what we gotta get, David?
I got to get a pink DP bowling shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe with some pink inserts.
Yeah. I ain't gonna get one of them.
Anything else? Oh, what else? Oh, he found a box of them. Pink.
Pink. You gotta have a pink setup.
Real men wear pink. So we're still in October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Breast cancer awareness should be like an all-year thing.
I agree.
And once you come down here and buy you a ball and some shoes, plugs and stuff,
Doctor enough.
Dr. Enough, real man drink. It's at God's Nectar.
What a night of bowling it was. Oh my goodness. So first game we won 968 to 948. Our high game was Leroy with a 190. And then our next closest was a 177. And then we had three 160s. And I was not low man. Aha. I beat Brian by 1 pin. Game number 2, we shot a lot better. Thank you, Nick and Brian. We won 1,044 to 968. High game was Nick with a 214 or 215. Brian had a 215. Or good grief. Nick had a 215 and Brian had a 214. Game number 3, we won 1,036 to 1,003. High game was Nick with a 227. His series was a 619. Brian shot a 190. Yeah, so the three of us got a 500 series. Nick got a 600, and Leroy broke the 450 mark, so that helped. So total pins, we won 3,049 to 2,919. So we went 7-0 this week. It's a good start for the second quarter. Also, forgot to mention at the start of this, I was way off on my math. We had 111 pins of handicap. So that just shows my math skills are terrible. But now on to the dreaded individual recap. So after everything that I said before we started bowling, everything that I said, I did the complete opposite tonight. Tonight was absolutely pathetic on my end. I'm going to put a lot of blame on myself for a couple things, but lane 3 was just jumping every shot. From the get-go, I was playing like a whole 5 boards left on lane 3 than I was on lane 4. I don't know what was going on there. So game 1 started out with a strike. Then I left the 6, 9, 10 and picked it up. Then I left a 2 pin, picked it up, strike, and then this is where the mayhem happened. I left the 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, and then I got the 3 on the right. And then the next frame, I left the 2, 4, 8, 10, and I missed them all. I tried to hook at it, I tried to pick it up, and I whiffed. So note to self, throw a spare ball. Then I left a 4 pin, and I picked it up. And then I left the 3, 9, 10, and I lofted it and tried to cover the back pin. I did cover the back, but I missed the 10. So going into the 10th, I left a 3, 6, and I picked it up, and then I changed bowling balls and moved and struck. So I got a 162 the first game. So luckily it went up from there a little bit. Game 2, I went strike. Those two were like, the first shot was good. Second shot was not good. Third shot was the best shot out of all 3 of them. 4, 9. I got the 4, missed the 9. Then I go 4 pin, spare. Then I go 3, 6, 9, 10, and I missed the 10. And then I go strike. Then I left the 2, 10, and I picked it up. Then I go strike in the 9th. And then I left a 4 pin, and it almost tripped it out. And then I struck. So I got a 189 that game. Was really kind of hoping that it would have tripped out the 4 because I think I would have broke 200 that game because I was definitely going to strike out in the 10th frame. There was no doubt about it. If I trip out that 4, I'm striking the next 2 shots. I don't care. Game 3, I go strike, massive 10 pin. I had a messenger shoot across the deck, and it just missed. And then I spared, and then I go 6, 10, and I chopped it and got the 6, missed the 10. Then I go strike. It's 6, 7, 10. I got the 6, 10. Then a 7 pin, and I hit it. I made a move, left another 7 pin, and I missed it. Then I go baby split, 3, 10. I picked that one up, and then I struck out, strike for a 183. So on the night, I had a series of a 534 and an average of a 178 for the night. So not good. But here's the good news. For one, we went 7-0, so that's the overall best news. Good news number 2 is I'm going to have just a smidge bit more handicap for next week, so that'll help us with our matchup for next week. But I'm very pleased with the team as a whole. We did not bowl very well, neither did the other team, but we were able to we were able to bust it out. We picked up spares when we needed to, and we were able to get the win, 7-0. Start off the second quarter really good, so I'm happy about that. But that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, please like and subscribe. If you want to see more like this, please let me know in the comments. Please, any suggestions you got, leave those in the comments too. If you want to check me out on other social medias, those are linked below. If you want to see some DP Bowling merch, that's down there too. What else? I don't think there's anything else to say other than thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next week.